This video is brought to you by the folks at TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of the greatest guitar players playing today. There are quite literally thousands of lessons to be viewed, covering all styles of music. Use the promo code Dacoulis30 to get 30% off any of their courses. The Robben Ford album, Talk to Your Daughter, proved to be a game changer for me, as it was for so many other guitar players when I first heard it. His playing on the album demonstrates a sense of maturity that was extremely attractive to me at the time. And he offered a different way of playing over standard blues chord changes with a refined musical vocabulary. Now, there are two tracks in particular on the album that drew my attention. The first was Ain't Got Nothing But the Blues, and I did do a video regarding this song. And the second track is Help the Poor. And on this song, the chord progression moves from the 1 chord, D minor 7 for 6 measures, to the dominant chord, A7 for 2 measures. And what he plays on the A7 really caught my ear. I wasn't sure what he was doing, but I was pretty sure that it did not come from the blues scale. So that is what we will be discussing today, what he plays over the dominant 7 chord, because it is so colorful. I'll show you the scale that he uses, and of course I'll show you some licks using the scale. The licks can be downloaded by clicking on the link that you will find in the description below. And in case you are interested, every single note that I played in the opening solo has been transcribed, and that can be downloaded from my website. All right, let's jump right in. Let's first quickly talk about the chord progression. So as I mentioned, we are in the key of D minor, and the chords are D minor 7 for 6 measures. All right, then in measure 7, we get this nice colorful chord. It's an A13 sus4. And that chord resolves beautifully to an A7 altered chord, in this case an A7 sharp 5. And that's where the magic happens, on that A7 altered chord, the A7 sharp 5. And the scale that Robben chooses is the A altered scale. First I'll play it so you can hear it. So let's hear what this scale sounds like over the altered chord. Now, the easiest way to play an A altered scale is to simply play a melodic minor scale a half step above the root. So in this case, B flat melodic minor starting on A. So here's your B flat melodic minor scale first. And now starting on A. I'll go up to the second octave. So that is the scale that he uses to create his lines. That you noticed how he's not really just running up and down the scale. He's playing more vocabulary that outline the chord. things like this. So that is the first lick that you will find in the tab, lick number 1. Let's hear this first lick in context. And he definitely plays something that resembles that on the album. Now moving forward, lick number 2, this one starts on the major third of A7, C sharp. This one I do play quite a bit, and it has a Mike Stern influence. And now let's hear this second lick in context. So again, what's great about this is that you can play your regular blues ideas, sort of the inside sound over the D minor 7. But then you can add the altered sound over the A7 chord. So to incorporate this into your playing, you might want to familiarize your fingers and your ears to the sound of the altered scale. And then work on creating lines that are found within the scale. Alright, now that you have a handle on this, I recommend that you watch this video right here to learn more licks in this style.